Hello and welcome. In this video, we will delve into the second domain of Agile practices, stakeholder engagement. A stakeholder is a person or a group that has an interest in the project and can negatively or positively impact the project. The Agile method emphasizes transparent communication and sustained coordination between the development team and customer to allow the method to provide optimal results. Stakeholder engagement consists of several aspects. These are getting the right stakeholders and cementing their involvement. Then, actively managing stakeholder interests and frequently discussing what done looks like. This is followed by showing progress and capabilities and discussing estimates and projections frankly. In a fast-paced environment, it becomes crucial to understand and build exactly what the customer desires. Let's look at a few techniques to identify discrepancies early so they can be resolved in a timely manner. Wireframes are quick and cheap visual mock-ups of products that can be used by stakeholders to modify in case of discrepancies. Wireframes can be created using a paper prototyping technique, which is a user-centered design process. Paper prototyping is a fast and simple way of demonstrating the product before it goes into the development stage. Feedback from business representatives at this stage can be used while developing. Another technique is the use of personas. This technique involves creating specific personas of end users of a project. Personas allow the team to remain focused and prioritize accordingly. Therefore, it is important that personas and their attributes be highly specific and articulate. Incorporating stakeholder values is another way which involves aligning project priorities with that of stakeholders' priorities. This can be done by engaging the stakeholder while prioritizing the backlog. This way, a channel of communication is created that can lead to incorporating the stakeholders' priorities and values in the project. That brings us to stakeholder management. Stakeholder management deals with identifying and looking after stakeholders. If stakeholders are new to projects, then they can be educated about the different aspects of Agile projects. Short iterations of 2 to 4 weeks help keep stakeholders engaged in the project. An escalation procedure for issues that require high-level managers needs to be put in place so that teams can resolve issues smoothly. Further, timely communication can keep the flow of the project smooth because everybody will be up to date on the status of the project. The ideal mode of communication in Agile is face-to-face or F2F communication. F2F communication is more dynamic when compared to other modes such as paper, telephone, or email. F2F communication is the most effective and active way of communicating information. To carry out a project successfully, soft skills are as crucial as technical skills. Let's look at some critical soft skills. Negotiations are as a continuous part of an Agile process. Negotiations allow different perspectives to be heard while discussing costs and functionalities of the project. Interactions should be positive and be entered into with an open mind to arrive at a balanced solution. Active listening is an important skill and involves paying attention to the message that the speaker is trying to convey, rather than understanding only the words that are being said. Facilitation skills are very important too, as it deals with running meetings and workshops in an effective manner. As a facilitator, one must pay attention to the goals of the meetings and workshops, set ground rules, and schedule the meeting to save valuable time, and ensure participants take part actively. Conflict resolution skills are crucial, as conflicts and differences of opinion are inevitable during any project. Lastly, management should take care to come to decisions based on the involvement of all concerned. A productive environment has to be created to get team members to want to perform rather than just getting them to do what needs to be done. Team members respect and emulate traits seen in their leaders. Therefore, it is important to embody traits like honesty, forward-looking, competency, and motivation. It is also important that leaders communicate and re-communicate the project vision in order to keep stakeholders aligned with the project goals. Creating safe work environments can go a long way in enabling team members to function effectively. Leaders should also look to share power, which entails making sure information and knowledge is not withheld from team members and is accessible to everyone. Finally, leaders have to find innovative ways to improve and grow. They should be open to ideas from all team members and be willing to take risks so that innovative ideas are implemented. This keeps the team members motivated to design improvements. And that brings us to the end of this module. Thank you for learning with us.